really need to listen to your advice. I didn't call, what did I have to call Comcast the other day? Well, sometimes you wish you could communicate better with your elected representatives. You write them an email, or you send them a note, and you get this form letter back. Oh, thank you for your email. We're paying attention to what you had to say, and we'll let you know sometime down the road what happened. But it's more serious than that. There's a major problem in the country today, perhaps, or a major problem in the state, and you really need to communicate with this representative. And I want to know how you get your representative to listen to you when you have a problem, Glenn Woodson.
Thank you, Carl. It's easy. You have to be persistent. And I'll give one key story that affected over 200 families here at NPS in January of 2006. At that time, Weir Grove, which was the new housing development in La Mesa, about a mile from here, had 5 blocks of the 6 that were being built. Those houses had a challenge. In the state of California, the requirement is that when you hook up electricity, because of union laws, PG&E physically has to come and hook up your meter. If they don't hook up the meter, you have no power. You are therefore at the behest of PG&E. If you do not heed what they say, they will not come hook up your meters. And you cannot have power, and you cannot move into your new house. That affected 5 blocks here. Blocks 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And Pete, you probably remember most of that actually at the time. What ended up happening was, and I was on the resident association, we had a number of families who had been living in various accommodations waiting to move into the new houses. They weren't able to. A person decided to contact Sam Farr's office. He's the local congressman in this area. Very persistent, and he basically explained the situation. Multiple phone calls have been made, but what he did was he went over there to Salinas, made an appointment, and was persistent. Found the district administrator or district manager for Sam and talked to him, explained it. In the end, PG&E, who had said it would take 5 to 6 weeks at a minimum to come out here and install those in January through March of '06, ended up doing the entire installation in about 3 weeks, including houses that only had the framing done and didn't even have the stone and the drywall put in yet. So in the end, if you want to make contact and you want to make a difference with your local representatives, you have to engage them. Writing a letter is great, but if you don't go out there and you don't make a difference and you don't go try to talk to them and physically meet with them, you probably will not have an effect. At the smaller level, that's the best way to do it, Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you.